What's up, guys? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Wrestle Talk Live with me, your host, Eamon Wolf, or like our guest likes to say, Wolfie. What is up, everyone? I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome back to Wrestle Talk Live. I've been so happy with the episodes that we've been doing this month. We had Damian Morte kick off the season 2. Then we had Tino Valentino for our Valentine's Day celebration episode. I hope y'all enjoyed that one. Tonight's episode is one of the most insane but amazing, charismatic people in the Oklahoma scene. And I love this dude with my heart and soul. He is the amazing Remy Devereau. Oh, hey Remy. Hello.
Wolfie, hey
Oh,
baby, we
oh,
we are
there he
so
is.
we are so sorry. We are so sorry, baby. What's going on? How your mom and
I
them?
didn't see you for a second. I was like, maybe he had to go to the bathroom or something.
No, baby. We were just cooking a fresh pot of red beans and rice real quick. Trying to get everything ready for this winter coming through.
Oh, okay. Red beans and rice sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We
Sounds
not used to this
gourmet.
weather that y'all got here in Oklahoma City. I mean, it's a little different. Y'all weather's a little tripolar up here.
It's always cold, right?
Yeah.
Or it's always too hot. Depends on the
Right,
time of the
right.
year, really. I mean,
One time we saw four seasons in one day. That was ridiculous. That is
right.
ridiculous.
I saw the rainbow from the rain, the snow, and the sunshine, right?
Right, right.
um, how are you feeling after this Saturday's match?
Oh, I mean, thanks for asking. I mean, we're a little banged up, right now. I mean, we feel like we've been rolled hard and hung up wet, but we made it through. We were able to dethrone God's work. At the end of the day, we didn't get the win all the way, but we was able to dethrone God's work. So, we're doing good. I'd say right now we're feeling like a little bit like a fresh vignette. A little messy, a little sweet, but still unforgettable, baby.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel you. I'm so happy to have you on Wrestle Talk Live. I know we talked about it about a month ago. So
Yeah,
here we
yeah, yeah.
are. We're on the show. Um, any early show jitters you want to get out there?
Right, right. No, I feel like let's just do this. You already know everything about how Remy does it. We just live, baby. Let's do our thing.
For those who might not be familiar with you yet, how would you describe yourself in your own words?
You know, I say that's simple, baby. You don't just meet Remy Devereaux. You experience Remy Devereaux. At the end of the day, we are flair. We are finesse. A little bit of chaos, but we like to keep things a little bit interesting. At the end of the day, oh Lord, it's mercy. Just coming in to ruin everything. Look, at the end of the day, if you ever want to have a good time and you ever want to party, Remy Deep is exactly what you need, baby.
Okay.
I swear that guy Mercer is just a troll at the end of the day. You don't understand what his problem is with us, but we haven't forgotten what you did at the show.
You're solid. Where you at, Ruby?
There
Oh.
we go. I don't seem like we lost you for a second there, Wolfie, but I think we got.
Okay.
We can't hear you though.
Hello?
Yep, we can't hear you right now, Wolfie.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. All right. Let's
Can
see
you hear
something.
me
Let's try
now?
something. Hold on.
Okay. Kenny Sign says he can hear both of us. Oh.
There we go. How's that?
You're good. Yeah,
All
there
right,
was
all
another
right.
version of you.
Right, right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Hey, Tech Nine, welcome to live TV, baby.
Well, hey. So back to the thing. I hear you're from New Orleans. Tell me a bit about your hometown, what you're from, what you grew up with,
You
what
know,
brought
like
you
I
here.
say, like we say, we're from the greatest city in the planet, New Orleans, Louisiana, baby. You want to talk about soul, you want to talk about culture, you want to talk about acceptance, you want to talk about just a good vibe and love. That's my city, baby. That's just what we do. That's what we are. We all about having a good time. We all about having a vibe at the end of the day. Now, granted, we are here at the 405 by way of the 504, so we can add a little soul and a little culture to Oklahoma City.
Okay. I know you gotta add that seasoning in.
Oh, hey, got to zhuzh it up a little bit, baby. We just got to zhuzh it
Right.
up a little bit.
What's the influence that it carries into the ring of who you are as Remy?
You know, it's real easy. At the end of the day, baby, we just want to make sure we bring that same spirit of determination and grit that comes from that city. You know, New Orleans has been through a lot of stuff, but we always come back. And Remy D is no different, baby. We always gonna come back. We always gonna fight. We also gonna struggle. Just like those tag team titles, they eventually gonna be ours.
I feel that. I feel that. Well, now Remy is frozen. Now he's not. He's breaking your camera. Get him off.
It's right here. Sometimes it's a little too much. It's a little too much for most of the internet to handle.
Thanks, Mercer. I saw two of them, and I ain't been drinking.
That's all right, Mercy. It's just double the pleasure. That's all.
I love it. I love it. Looking back to your first match, your debut to just now,
Yeah.
uh, what is something that helps you know that you're growing when you first step into the ring every time after your debut?
Oh, wow. We would have to say the EPW Army is definitely one of them. We have an amazing fan base down there, and to be in there and hearing that energy and getting their buy-in is something that has been really big to us, and wanting to make sure I show like we show at the end of the day that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how you move. At the end of the day, if it's something that you want, you can take it, baby, and we're here to prove it to you. At the end of the day.
Okay, okay. You work for EPW and Wall. What's been the biggest lesson you've learned from these places that you've been with so far?
Oh, now we ain't only been doing this for about a hot minute now, baby, but we'll definitely say when we were at BCW, we definitely learned a little bit about, making an entrance and things like that. When we got to EPW, we learned a lot about making a statement at the end of the day, making a statement and letting people know. Now we went in the wall, we realized was nobody gonna save us but us at the end of the day. But all in all, we always take something, win, lose, or draw. We take something from it. We either win or we learn, and we're going to keep going and we're going to keep fighting.
Right. Yeah. That's beautiful. Trap is making waves across the state of Oklahoma and the wrestling scene. I've seen a lot of action already come from EPW, getting
Yeah.
to be ringside and videoing that beautiful art style that y'all put out there every single time y'all go out.
Yeah.
Uh,
We can't take all the credit for it. Trap is more than
no,
just
y'all
Remy
y'all
D
are killing
at the
it.
end of the
Y'all are
day.
killing it.
Trap is way more than Remy did at the end of the day. M Dub, Marquez Warren has a huge, huge hand in that. He's a little banged up right now because of that Oompa Loompa, hitting him across the back. And he's convalescing. But at the end of the day, we're just two guys that's looking out, trying to come in, try to make a name for ourselves.
I feel that your team with Marquez has been gaining attention. How did y'all's partnership start? What made y'all mesh?
We when we got into EPW, when we were in the proving grounds trying to first get a name for ourselves, we had two people that were, I mean, we felt we were talented and we wanted to try to make a name for ourselves, and we felt like it was better to do it together. So we just felt we'd have each other's back, just like we did down south. I mean, we've been knowing Marquez for a minute now. So we decided to just bring it on up here and see what we can do. I mean, at the end of the day, we were way too pretty to just be sitting down in developmental. Look at this.
Heck yeah. Uh what is uh what is one thing that holds y'all together as a team?
I will price again. We will probably say that resilience, that determination. We've got something to prove. We want to prove that we're not just a fluke. We're not just fly by night and anything tag team. We are here and we are determined, and we're going to start off by taking down the EPW tag team champions. We have something to prove. And again, we can't do it all. At the end of the day, Trap is more than just Remy Devereaux. We have to deal with the precision, the striking, the power. That's where M Dub comes in at the end of the day. And we complement each other perfectly because I bring the flair, I bring the finesse at the end of the day. And a little bit of that unpredictability to keep everything on their feet. So we just want to give them something a little bit different, something that they're not used to, but more importantly, something that's gonna leave them with a smile on their face.
Okay, okay. I like that. It's beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
Um what what's do you think of yourself? I know you're doing tag right now. Are there future aspirations to go like a singles route or just stay tagged right now?
Wolf, that's a good question. We've had a lot of people ask ever since Marquez and ourselves were in the nuclear warfare match. A lot of people have been asking us, ooh, is this the end of Trap? Is Trap breaking up? I mean, you saw that spear Marquez gave Remy, you good. Look, we gonna squash all of that right now. Trap is here, baby. We're here to stay, and we're not going anywhere until we receive those tag team titles. We're gonna take them, as the name implies. And at the end of the day, we need to squash all of that. Now, if we happen to get an opportunity to get a singles title, great. We'll take it because anything, any goal in the trap house is worth having at the end of the day. But right now, M Dub and ourselves, our eyes are set on those EPW tag team titles.
Okay. Uh, just remember I didn't come up with the Oompa Loompa.
Oh, and let's talk about that crowd. Oh my God, EPW Army was on fire, on fire. You guys were amazing. We appreciated. We felt that energy. We loved everything. We loved everything. See, there's Mercy again, trying to stir the pot. At the end of the day, you need to go ahead on and worry about that Oompa Loompa you got as a manager. Don't worry about what we got going on over here, Mercy. Aren't you violating a parole somewhere?
Kitty.
Yeah, we love Kenny. Kenny is amazing.
He's the funniest guy out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh, what's been the toughest thing so far that you came from and surpassed? What you take away from that?
Uh, you see some of the toughest things that we've had to go through over the time we've been doing this. We would probably say it would be a real thing about proving was probably one of the first things. Proving to ourselves, proving to the fans, proving to our kids, proving to everyone that despite where you come from, despite when you decide to start dancing this dance, you can do anything if you put your mind to it and if you determine it. And we were able to get over that. We did have a lot of imposter syndrome when we first came here. We didn't know if we can cut it. But then at the end of the day, we learned, we listened, and we realized we keep our head down, we keep focused, we can accomplish any goals. And we've got a goal set at the end of the day. Right now, I would say the biggest thing now is we felt like we've proven what we needed to prove. We've earned it. Now, every time we step into those ropes, we got to earn the respect of whoever we're facing. And we understand that. But we now know that we belong in EPW. If there ever was a doubt, you asked that EPW Army how they feel about Remy D.
Wow, that's that's really cool. I've I've been through a lot of tough things too, so I relate to the imposter system, syndrome of it.
Yeah.
Not knowing where you fit or where to be at the right time or the right moment, and like honestly, my goal in the wrestling scene is similar in a weird way. It's
Yeah.
to be a part of it, to help grow it, help become something big with it. So
And
anytime
we
you
get it,
see me
Wolfie. I
out
mean,
there, that's my main goal, man. Yeah.
and let us be the first to tell you, Wolfie, you are doing an amazing job. We understand a lot about that imposter syndrome. I mean, look at us. We
Right.
definitely don't fit in most places. We may
Yeah.
not be your cup of tea, but we are definitely somebody shot of tequila. And we understand that not being able to fit in, not being able to do that. But at the end of the day, you just need to believe in yourself. And that's something we want to show to everybody. That's what Trap is here about. We're about proving that you can do it if you set your mind to it.
Right. Kenny side guy.
Nah, 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 Kenny. We definitely don't want that. I mean, first and foremost, we need to understand how is Tommy D even able to move around? Like, don't you have to be like this high to even get in a ring at the end of the day? This is ridiculous. He has been in every match. At the end of the day, we don't think IFC can actually do the win on their own. Can they actually get a win without Tommy D's help? That's the real question.
Oh gosh.
Excuse me, I'm getting some of this cafe au lait over here I made.
Oh, you're good. I like that Dragon Ball Z poster behind you.
Oh, we appreciate that, baby. We over here hiding out there in Marquez's little workout dungeon. We don't want to let everybody know because if he knew we was actually doing this interview in here, he would lose it. Like
Oh
seriously,
gosh.
M Dub works out 24/7. It's insane. Like the man has no hobbies. He has no life. All he does is work out. Seriously, it's insane. You should say like right now he's probably doing curls somewhere.
We win by any means.
Look, baby, whatever helps you sleep at night, we really don't care. See, that's why we like Kenny. Kenny's on our side at the end of the day. Kenny knows.
So wrestling isn't a hobby.
And we want to take
It's
the
a
time to
daily
thank you, Wolf,
thing.
for even having us on the show. It means a lot to us. No, and I see what we really need to talk about. If we want to really talk about something, we need to go ahead on and talk about that dysfunctional family that Mercy's got. Did you see how rude that little kid was? No home training. None. None. The whole family. Just disrespectful as the day is long. Unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. It is a family show. This kid is out there making obscene gestures. It was just, like seriously, I couldn't believe. Mom was okay with it. Grandmama was okay with it. Grandpa was okay. It was like my mom, papa, mama, everybody was happy with it. Just rude. No home training. seriously, Wolfie, you should have saw him. I'm over there trying. We just trying to sit here and discipline this kid, saying, "Hey, you shouldn't do this." And here comes Mercy, come and stomp over there with that look on his face. You know that look he makes, angry all the time, looking constipated. He comes over there looking upset because I'm trying to discipline this little kid. At the end, then I realize it's their whole family. Ridiculous. Whole family's dysfunctional. That now that's the scary part. If that was him being nice, we sorry, Wolf. We clearly got you distracted over here. Look, we told you. We told you it was gonna be a little bit different. You called the show Chaos and Harmony. We was gonna bring the chaos and the harmony, baby.
No, I love it. I love it. I love the mixture of the combat inside of the interview. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Visually, I
Well,
already
Mercy's
see
our
it
number one
because
fan.
I
He just doesn't
videoed
want to
half of
admit that.
that. So I
Yeah,
might put a video together inside of this interview.
that'll work. That'll work.
Uh, but what's the end goal for you in wrestling? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Where do
Wolfie,
you want to be? I should say.
Wolfie, to be honest with you, we exactly where we at. We are living the dream right now. If we never win a tag team title, if we never win a single match, we are living the dream. We are doing things that we have always wanted to do since we were a kid. Way when we was just a little bitty Remy D, small as a crawfish. But at the end of the day, just being able to prove to others, prove to myself, prove to the world that this is something you can be done. All I want to do is enjoy this and have a good time for the next 5 years, baby.
Okay, okay. And that brings us to the final bell segment. If there's
Oh,
any fans or haters out there that want to ask a
mercy.
question to impact whoever's journey out there, feel free after the clip. But yeah, the final bell.
Kenny, I like it. When do you expect a poster? When do you think you will get a poster? Look, Kenny, we appreciate it. We talked to some friends and we seen your work. It is amazing. When we feel like we've earned it, we will be more than grateful to receive it. Just know we, as far as we're concerned, you're all right by us and track. We like this. What else you got? Come on, y'all. Don't be shy. While we're waiting on some other questions, we want to go ahead on and say that we will be back this March at Define All Odds, EPW at EPW Ballroom again. So, CNA to Caskin, what are you passionate about in wrestling? We would have to say, as far as what we're passionate about, is it's crucible at the end of the day. Every match, every confrontation, every conversation that you have sheds a little bit more of who you thought you were and slowly but surely reveals who you actually are. That's what we love about wrestling. Something that we know is that you truly don't know a person until you actually fight them. So seeing the heart of a lot of these warriors in there going out and fighting, getting the accolades from the fans and everything. That's what makes us passionate. At the end of the day, we just want to make sure that we are the experience that we say we are, because we know that there are a lot of fans who spend their hard earned money, even their last, to forget for a couple of hours. And we want to make sure that we do exactly what we came there to do, which was entertain you at the end of the day. Oh, Max Mercer versus Remy Devereaux. When is a one-on-one going to happen? You know, we don't know. Right now, we got our eyes set on the tag team titles, but IFC is definitely becoming a problem for Trap. Between Trap and the Psychotic Messengers, we can't seem to escape them in that limelight. Every time we think we've got one knocked out, another one shows up. So at this point in time, we gotta maybe regroup, come up with a little bit of a strategy, and maybe we'll have to get a little bit payback. And Mercer, we haven't forgotten about those black eyes. How did it feel to go for a tag and have your partner bail on you? All right, Mercy, look, we're not gonna do this. At the end of the day, look, we saw what you did. How does it feel to have a manager that needs a car seat every time you have to ride with them anywhere? That's what we want to know. Like, seriously, do you have like a little baby bib and you throw them on your back and walk with them everywhere you go? That way, you can actually make it to your destinations on time? Just asking for a friend. Wolfie, we need to speed this up. I don't, I don't, I don't think you understand it. I think words getting out like we need to. Can we, Because if he comes in here, it's I don't want Javon to tell Marquez what's going on. Like, we need to speed that up. All right, let's see. You're not taking them away from the messengers. Number one all day fan don't care about Lucy. You can talk shut up at ringside. Look. We have no beef with the psychotic messengers. We'll be the first people to say, if you ever wanted to see a horror movie come to life, that's the psychotic messengers. And we can look at them. Again, we give them much respect. They've been tag team champions since as long as we can remember. At the end of the day, they don't want to just beat people, they want to hurt people. And they like to instill fear. But you need to understand something about Trap. Fear is not something that Trap is capable of. We're here to take what we need to take. And if that means going through those messengers in order to do it, going through IFC, no problem. We'll go through it. Not a problem at all. Bring it. See, I knew one of y'all carried them on your shoulders.
uh, Before we wrap this up, do you have any motivation or anything out there for the supporters that may watch it right now or watch it sometime in a couple weeks to keep them going on in life? What's some motivation for them?
That's a great question, Wolfie. We would have to say for us, listen, don't wait for permission to be great. Don't wait for your opportunity. Take what's yours at the end of the day. It is your story. And here's something that we want to tell you. Come here, get real close. If you don't star in your own movie, you will spend your life cameoing in everybody else's. So you might as well make that story legendary, baby. Just like us. Be weird, be different, but more importantly, be you and be an experience.
Heck yeah. I like that. I love that. What you got? Anything coming up? Shows that you want
Yes,
to
yes, I'm
people out
glad.
there?
Check this out, Wolfie. Look, right here. That's us. You can't see us because it's all dark now. But that's us right there. We are on the poster for next month. EPW, Define the Odds. We will be at the EPW Ballroom March 15th. Now, we're gonna try to talk to management because Mr. Sanchez kind of got himself in a little bit of hot water and everything. And again, we understand he was trying to do the right thing, but we need to see where we stand when this tag team title hunt. So at the end of the day, we're gonna probably get there and try to see if we can get another chance at those EPW tag team titles. Hopefully, we see you there, Wolfie.
You will. You definitely will.
All
Uh,
right, baby.
I'm I'm definitely the ringside cameraman for a lot of EPW shows now coming up. They
Oh,
really
you
like
just make sure you catch our good side too.
they
I mean, all sides is our good
they
side.
really like my work. I think they keep having me come back. So,
Yes.
uh, but this interview is another one of those things that helped me open up my own passageway to
No, and we
become the
appreciate that.
stardom that
Again, we
I
not
am.
wait. Let me see. All right, we still good. I don't think him. I don't think Marquez knew yet. So we still good at the end of the day. We just want to say we love the work that you do. We think you have been amazing, and we appreciate this opportunity to share some time with your loyal fans, baby.
Hey, go ahead, go follow us on all platforms right now. Uh, go check out Remy Devereau on Oklafan and the wrestling scene. He's a spot that you want to see. He's a light you want to see in
Hey,
the
M
scene.
Dub.
What the
Oh,
hell is
snap.
happening here?
Hey.
Is,
Um.
is this my you?
Um. I was.
Is that
We was
Wolf?
this Wolfie. Yeah, we were doing a.
Hey, what?
We was. We was. We was doing an interview. We was trying not to disturb.
You know what?
We thought you was going for a run.
I did, and I did my 5K already.
So you just left.
What? I took my time actually. You know what? Spend your time with Wolf. I'll let it pass. Do your thing, Wolfie. Just,
We appreciate it.
Okay, I was about to say we are live right now. I hope you know.
Yeah.
You're live shit in my cave.
Yeah.
This is my back cave.
It was. We just needed a spot. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up.
What up, y'all?
Just.
You better sage this or something.
Can we have a hug? Don't do that. Don't. Sorry. Wolfie.
Yeah,
He in
good.
so much trouble. He really has a problem with people being in his workout place.
Oh dang! Well,
Sorry.
y'all, y'all, y'all apologize. Y'all love on one another. I know he said he
We're
let it
good. We're good.
slide
We're good.
because
We'll
I'm
give him a fresh
busy.
bowl of beans. We'll give him a fresh bowl of
Red
beans. He'll
beans
be
and
okay. As
rice,
soon as he
right?
has that little daiquiri, he'll be okay.
Well, Remy Devereaux, thank you so much for
Hey,
joining me on Wrestle Talk Live. Uh,
a pleasure, a
keep
pleasure, a
doing
pleasure,
your
Wolfie.
thing. I'm still looking crazy. Said salute.
Absolutely. Again, remember, be an experience to
Oh, Max
everyone
trying to
that you
start
meet.
stuff. He's trying to keep you out of the interview.
See, Mercy, that's not a good look. Don't do that, baby. You better than that. Don't do that. You better than that. Stop that. Petties don't look good on you.
Oh,
Yes, yes, that is Mercer. One big Grinch. Just life's Grinch.
well, that was Wrestle Talk Live. Thank you, Remy Devereaux. Go make up with Marquise. Hopefully, y'all's red bean
Yes.
and rice are so good. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy Raw or whatever else you got planned tonight.
Yes, yes. No. We got to make sure. Look, we still cooking in there, baby. So we got to go get that taken care of.
Okay. That was Remy Devereaux. Go follow him. Follow his journey in the Oklahoma wrestling scene. We will see him in March. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning
Love you,
in.
Wolfie.
Yeah. Heck yeah.